y'all. My name is Dr. Marcy Crouch. I'm known as the Down There Doc on Instagram and TikTok. I've written for Healthline.com. I'm the co-host of the No Mama Left Behind podcast and the creator of the DT method. And I just happen to be a board-certified women's health physical therapist. Throughout my career, I've worked with thousands of clients and mamas one-on-one, in groups, and virtually. I help my mamas prepare for birth, recover from the effects so they can have the best experience from pregnancy, delivery, postpartum, and beyond. You've probably heard a ton about the best diapers, strollers, how to breastfeed, and what type of nipple guards you might need. But over and over and over, I hear from moms who wish they would have heard more about their bodies. I'm talking about all the things that nobody talks about, but almost everybody experiences, like leaking pee when you sneeze, cough, or laugh, incontinence, sharding, it happens, pain with sexy time, hemorrhoids, prolapse, or even feeling like there's a bowling ball in between your legs. If there are three things I could tell you, it would be these. 1, these problems just don't go away on their own. 2, just because it's common doesn't mean that it's normal. And 3, it is totally possible to treat this and get your life back. So first things first, these problems do not just go away on their own. This is because pregnancy, labor, delivery can literally cause musculoskeletal damage to a group of muscles called your pelvic floor. These muscles hold your pelvic organs, your growing baby, your growing uterus, and help support us against gravity. During pregnancy and delivery, there is a ton of demand, strain, and stress on your pelvic floor muscles. In fact, according to the National Institute of Health, 1 in 4 women are affected by pelvic floor dysfunction. These problems don't go away on their own. In fact, they can get worse over time if we don't treat them. More than 40% of women ages 60 to 79 are experiencing pelvic floor dysfunction. And most of them say that their symptoms started after they had their first baby. I remember one of my favorite patients ever. She was an 88-year-old woman and she had incontinence and prolapse. And then I ended up treating her daughter, who at the time was in her 40s and had high school aged kids of her own. But both of them did awesome, and I still keep in touch with them. This brings me to point number 2. Just because it's common does not mean that this is normal. Think of it like this. What if you tore your ACL when you were running, let's say? You went to the orthopedic doctor and they say, well, that's part of being a runner. What do you expect? I mean, what would you do? I don't know about you, but I would be out of there so fast. It's like the 1950s patriarchy called and they want their doctor back. But let me tell you, I swear this is the truth. This is exactly what I experienced as a new mom and what I've heard from thousands of women when it comes to postpartum recovery. We go to our doctor and say, hey doc, I'm kind of worried about tearing during delivery. And the doctor says, don't worry, you'll have an epidural. You won't even feel it during delivery. Or we might say, hey doc, I'm leaking pee like 4 or 5 times a day. I can't even sneeze without peeing. This isn't normal, right? Yeah, that's just part of having a baby. What do you expect? Or even, hey, I'm feeling so constipated, it hurts and I cannot get that poop out. You're probably not drinking enough water. Like it's somehow our fault. Or what about this one? Hey doc, it's been about 5 years since I gave birth and it's still so painful to have sex with my partner. Yeah, it's normal to have pain. Just drink wine. You'll be fine. And this brings me to point number 3. You can prep for all of this and you can recover from it. My clients who work through my program before they've had a baby have experienced less vaginal tearing, an easier birth and recovery, less downtime, and they just feel like they have more confidence and awareness going into the labor and delivery room, which is huge because, we can't control everything, but we should know what to expect. And my clients who have started with me after they've had their babies and were already postpartum have experienced less leaking, less pain with sex, stronger core, and more confidence and joy in their postpartum bodies. This isn't just about like rushing back into the gym at that 6-week mark or fitting into your pre-baby jeans. I am talking about real life, functional exercises, different types of stretches, breath training, and much needed education. This is prehab, rehab, and recovery. And it's designed for moms just like you. It's basically what I've been doing in the clinic for the past 12 years, and it works. And I want every mama to get their hands on it. So we've modified it and we're bringing it right to your living room on your own device, on your own schedule. And I could not be more excited to tell you about my all new program, Down There, Done Right. You get so much cool stuff, you guys. It includes 3 of my courses. The first one is called Elevate Your Birth, which is all about birth prep. You'll learn things you never knew about your pelvic floor, exercise and stretches to minimize pain and discomfort during pregnancy and birth. You'll learn and practice birthing positions. You'll learn how to minimize or prevent tearing. You'll get answers to all of your pregnancy and birth questions and so much more. You're going to leave this course armed with knowledge, so you have options in the delivery room instead of trying to make these important decisions on the fly. Second is our early days manual, your guide to navigating the first few minutes after labor and on into the first few weeks. It covers what to really expect after you give birth, what you'll feel like, what products and supplies you need to have on hand, how to prepare your home and set up support before the baby arrives. It covers the early days of recovery, what is normal, what's not, pain management, mental health considerations, and what to really expect from your 6-week checkup, and so much more. The final course is Postpartum Power. It's a clinically proven postpartum recovery program to help you heal faster, better, and return to the life that you want. This course includes education, training, and exercises that will help speed up your recovery, stop the leaks, have pain-free sex, rebuild abdominal strength, and bounce forward, not backwards. Along with all these courses, you get exclusive access to our amazing community of mamas. You get coaching from experts, basic access to coaching from our team of providers at the DT Method with office hours and Q&As. And we also have coaching upgrades available if you need a little extra help and want one-on-one personal guidance. And saving the best for last, you guys, you get certainty. This is a step-by-step method so you can get results and have the best experience possible through each phase of pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. You're not going at it alone. No more guessing about your recovery, wondering if you're doing it right, or worrying that something is majorly wrong. I want you to feel your very best. My goal for you is to be able to run, jump, play with your kids, sneeze, cough without leaking, peeing, farting, sharding, all the things. You'll feel empowered. You'll feel listened to and supported, healthy and capable. This isn't about losing the baby weight. It's about you taking charge of your body and your recovery. So you can get back to life, get back to work, get back to doing what you love, rather than just toughing it out or not addressing things that will give you problems in the long term. So many of my clients tell me they had an easier postpartum experience, less struggle with postpartum depression, felt better to have a plan instead of just figuring it out and getting back to the gym, and felt so much more calm and confident with all these resources at their disposal. So I want to invite you to have the same experience. Let's get you in to join Down There, Done Right. We have 3 different plans below, and there are even payment plans, so you can break it up into smaller chunks if that makes it easier on you, because we need to make this accessible for everyone. So say goodbye to leaking, pain, frustration, and feeling like you're in the dark and no one is watching out for you. I've got you, mama. We've got you over here at the DT Method. And remember, the community is waiting for you. I can't wait to see you in Down There, Done Right.